watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Good evening, Red Devil fans, and welcome to GHS-TV's live coverage of Friday Night Football here at Ken Netherland Stadium's and GHS-TV studios. I'm Calvin Nicholson.
And I'm Darian Branch. We are excited to have you here as we go live for Red Devil football for the first time in 35 years.
Tonight is going to be a good night. Germantown is riding high after a commanding win over the Houston Mustangs. Bartlett is looking to prove themselves after a heartbreaking loss against MUS in the final moments of the game.
But let's not forget, Bartlett stunned us last year when we got shut out 19-0. So really, both teams are looking for redemption.
Someone who's not looking for redemption is our amazing sideline reporter, Rachel Pope. She is down on the field, decked out in tonight's student theme, Neon. Hey, Rachel.
Hey guys, I'm here with my Neon tonight. Just like most of our student section, we are ready to glow. The win against the Mustangs last week was a statement, and this week the Red Devils are eager to continue these good vibes with another potential win against Bartlett tonight. Just 1 week ago, sophomore quarterback Jordan Shelton stole the show in his first start, throwing for 217 yards and 3 touchdowns. The game started slow as both teams couldn't seem to get it past the 50-yard line. But things ramped up in the second quarter when Shelton connected with Trayvon McGorry for a touchdown. After that, Germantown seemed to score on every drive. Houston did come with 6 points of Germantown in the second half, but the Devils answered with another touchdown. Final score being 44-23. Despite the big win, Coach Jean says all the penalties were a concern, and they worked to clean those up this week. This game is guaranteed to be a good game. Kickoff is in just a few minutes, so I'm going to send it back to y'all in the studio.
Thanks, Rachel. The Red Devils have spent the last 4 months practicing in the absolute sweltering heat. They're hoping all the hard work pays off.
Red Devil reporters and football players William Cobbins and Charles Moore have more on the team's preparation for this season.
Leadership is a key word this season. After coming up short in the postseason, the football team hopes to turn things around.
That's right, Will. Coach Jean and the whole team wants to make this season one to remember.
Go, Bobby! Get your butt, Bobby!
With our team being young last year, so obviously you step up to a new year and you like to think you have leadership within the room now.
This year I feel like the whole team is more bonded, more so fighting as brothers.
We had a lack of leadership from leaders because they were claiming and telling us to do stuff, but they weren't doing it themselves.
Last year we was too worried about individual accolades and stuff. This year we all about the team.
Our leaders this year are setting great examples for the young guys and good things like that.
So we're really excited to return guys like Andre Amos, who leads for the O-line, Adiju Ba, who leads for the defensive line, Antonio Crawford, or Carter Booth, those veteran guys on our defensive end of things, you know, and a talent like Trayvon McGorry.
So this group right here is very experienced, and we ready for the challenge.
We had a lot of young guys that didn't play last year, so we got, everybody get used to feel like activities, not be nervous, stuff like that.
Honestly, I feel like the team is well prepared for the season. If we fight how we say we're gonna fight, if we fight how we act together, I feel like we'll go all the way this year.
We've got big games against top 10 opponents this season.
That list includes Southwind, Whitehaven, so we want you to come out and cheer us on.
Reporter for GHS-TV, I'm Will Cobbins.
And I'm Charles Moore. We'll see you under the Friday Night Lights.
Let's get into tonight's starters for offense. Darian, you've got defense, but I want to get in started for offense. Quarterback, Mekhi Robbins, senior, 6'2", 185 pounds. Larry Johnson, running back, junior, 5'9", 160 pounds. Kavius Record, running back, senior, 5'9", 184 pounds. Darian Rogers, linebacker, senior, 6'2", 220 pounds. Trayvon McGorry, right receiver, senior, 6 foot, 170 pounds. Laquan Higginbottom, wide receiver, junior, 6'1", 170 pounds. Joshua Williams, left tackle, senior, 6'2", 255. William Cobbins, defensive line, junior, 6'1", 230. Jeremiah Thompson, senior, center, 5'11", 300 pounds. Jeremiah Robinson, linebacker, defensive line. And we are ready. Darian, I am excited about tonight. I am truly excited. I want you to get into our defense, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so at defense, we have starting tonight Darian.
Germantown marching band.
And tonight, Darian, we are gearing up for such a great game tonight. The Bartlett Panthers against the Germantown Red Devils. At this time, we are preparing to get ready for the Germantown Red Devils to hit the field with our favorite time of the day. That's the tonal run. We love it. The hype is always there, Darian. I'm excited. What can we expect tonight? Bartlett having a fresh new coach. That's what I really do want us to look at. But I also want us to look at this. We are rated #1 according to Commercial Appeal. We're rated #1 in the metro area according to Commercial Appeal, and Collierville being #2, South Bend #3, Southwind being #3. So I'm Bartlett not even being on the list. So I'm excited to see what this means and where this takes us tonight, Darian. Bartlett having a fresh coach. They being a senior-led team last year, this means a lot for us. Can we use this to our advantage is what I want to ask tonight, Darian. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great about tonight's game. I feel like we can use it to our advantage a lot about this new coach because last year Bartlett was a heavy running team. They had #6 in the backfield, Garyon Johnson. He was a very great player. He's now SEC committed now. He's an SEC college football player now. And they had #30 also, Austin Howard. He was great too. So with this new coach, their running game might not be as heavy now.
Well, you know, like I said, with that being a new coach, he's after that MUS loss, he's looking for the first win of his coaching career at Bartlett. But not only that, but his first win of the season. So I can see the anticipation there. But I want to head back out to the field. Our cheerleaders are now making their way out on the field as we prepare for the tunnel run. This is going to be an exciting game. 35 years of live coverage. I'm excited to be here. I know you are as well, and I can't wait to see where this game takes us. We talked to Coach Gene over the week. just preparing for the game, and we see that we did have a change in starters from last game against Houston. Coach Gene said that we have 2 starting quarterbacks, not only Jordan Shelton but Mekhi Robbins. So it's always we have 2 starters. There's not a pick. Both of them are great at what they do, and that change is just to show that Coach Gene said he recognizes that dedication Mekhi had for his sophomore to start over him. So he recognizes that, and he gave him that opportunity to start in this game. So that's something to look out for. Last game we saw that Charles Moore got hurt. He limped off the field during the 3rd quarter, and replacing him is Jeremiah Robinson, number 52. So I'm excited to see with the new additions to our starting lineup for offense, new additions there, what can we do and how will we take advantage of these points, and how will we take advantage of Bartlett's new coach, and then their lack of senior leadership on the team now. I'm excited to see where we can take advantage of that and capitalize on their mistakes, and also capitalizing on our own mistakes. I'm excited to see where that goes tonight. And it looks like we're getting ready out here tonight. The cheerleaders are now in place. The cheerleaders in our Palm team is in place with their neon on, and we are ready to hit for the Red Devils to hit the field for the 2nd time in the new season.
So let's talk about last game a little bit, Calvin. You know, Jordan Shelton being a sophomore quarterback, he showed he belongs on the field against Houston last year, throwing for 217 yards and 3 passing touchdowns. Also running for, I believe, 60 rushing yards. And we also had a total of 6 players scored last game.
So I feel like last game set the tone for the season. So I'm expecting a lot going forward. Going into the season, we set the tone last year, and we set the tone for the first game of the season. So I'm excited to see what the Red Devils can do. We see that our 4 game captains are on the field now, ready, preparing for the coin toss. They make their way out on the field. Our 4 captains have officially made their way out on the field tonight for our 2nd game coin toss. And I just want to admire this. You see, this is what we call sportsmanship. Tonight, this shows us sportsmanship. There's no animosity on the field. They're able to shake hands. Who are we looking at? We're looking at Dijuba, Katavius Record.
Dijuba, Katavius Record, Darian Rogers, and Andre Amos.
We're excited to see this is our seniors, 4 of our seniors out for our game captains. I'm excited to see what they do tonight, their leadership on the field.
So yeah, as you see, the ref is showing the players which side on the coin is head and which side on the coin is tails. So let's hope our Red Devils begin the game with the ball. So it seems like our captain, KV's Record, will be calling the toss.
They gonna slap.
All right. Well, as we wait on the results of that coin toss, the Red Devils, you can see the cheerleaders are up. The Red Devils have made their way inside of the tunnel. We are ready and prepared for them to make their way out on the field. And the banner is up. Cheerleaders are up, and we are ready to kick off our 2nd game of this season. As our game captains make their way back inside of the tunnel, we are wishing the Red Devils luck. It's a glow out. It is a party, and we're painting the town red, Darien. Therefore, I am excited. We're going to light up the stands and light up the field tonight to make sure that we bring home not only another win, but we bring home that gold ball soon.
Is bringing that gold ball home. I believe we have a great chance of having it this year because, you know, as we talked to Gene, Coach Gene says we might have the best defense in the game. Best defense in the league. That means a lot because defense leads to offense, as we always state.
All right, and now we are ready as the Red Devils prepare to make their way on the field. The Red Devil Nation are preparing. I want to hear you. I hear them from inside here. The Red Devils are making their way on the field tonight for the 2nd game of the season. As they prepare, we see our game captains and our quarterbacks making their way on the field, preparing for a solid game tonight, Darian. I'm excited. There's enthusiastic. I can hear them all the way in GHS-TV studios. I can hear them from out here. The excitement in the stands tonight and on the field. I'm excited to see Coach Gene has made his way out. He did his traditional prayer. That's tradition for him. We've seen that pass over the 4 years he's been here now. So I'm excited to see what tonight means for us. Coach Gene and all the coaches and football players have officially made their way on the field tonight in preparation for tonight's game.
As we stated at the beginning, this game is a redemption game for Germantown, especially because Bartlett blowing us out 19-0 last year. We are looking to defeat them this year because we know that we were a better team, but we weren't well led last year. So yes.
And that's really, I would say that's something to look forward to.
So it seems like now Bartlett will start off with the ball and Germantown will kick off.
Seems like we're starting off in defense.
As you can hear, the crowd is they're very excited for this game, Calvin.
They are excited. This is the game of the century. No, of course, Houston is our crosstown rivals, but I feel like in our district, Bartlett is always going to be our go-to. Bartlett and Southwind, so it's most definitely a game. Seems like Hammer's going to be the one kicking off tonight.
Let's see. He kicks the ball. Caught by Bartlett. Bartlett, he's running and he's running. And he's down at the 20-yard line. Great return, great tackle.
Great tackle by our defense. Now, you see Bartlett coming out. They're coming out the gate strong. They were able to capitalize and get that ball under control, but they were unfortunately taken down at the 20-yard line. The Red Devils have an advantage here. Our defense is a very strong team. Most of them are returners, so our defense is very strong. They've played with each other. They have chemistry on the field. And I want to look back at that just to see that takedown that was able to be taken down by the young Red Devils. And as you look at that, the ball.
So as we look, Bartlett has the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Let's see what they have with a heavy quarterback looks. He throws it to number 11, and he's
fighting
right at the line of scrimmage. 0-yard gain by Bartlett right there. Germantown, as you stated, Germantown, we have a very heavy defense. We have a great defense, especially with our linebacker, Peyton Ballard. He flies, as we saw when we played against Houston. We saw he flies around the field. He flies everywhere.
And I think Peyton showed us that when we played Houston, he showed us the dedication. He showed us that he's able to get to the ball, and he's able to make sure you know that he is there. Peyton's great at what he does, I can say. As we're preparing, our defense is lining back up here, Darian. What are we looking at?
So it seems like we have 5 in the front this time. Seems like they're going to stop him again in the backfield. Seems like they stopped him again in the backfield, but he was able to push up for about a 1-yard gain, which gives Bartlett 3rd and 9 at the 21-yard line. So, as we always state about our defense is very heavy, especially the captain, Dijuba. Dijuba being committed to Wisconsin.
He's a big fella.
Yes. Him being the leader on the team, him having the experience, he's able to keep leading the defense to make us keep doing great things. So it seems like now Bartlett has 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 on the left with a running back in the backfield. Let's see what they have now for us on 3rd down. Seems like they're going to give it to number 1 there, running back, and he breaks 1 tackle, and he's carrying.
And he goes all the way to the 45, and he's taken down at the 45 by number 13. Yes. And that's Germantown showing us that team tackle. That's what that was. And I want to go back and look at that because he actually ran multiple yards. He was able to capitalize multiple yards before he was actually officially taken down.
So yes, now it will be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line for Bartlett. As we see, Bartlett doesn't care about what down it is. They're going to run that ball. So let's see, they're in the same formation with a flip with a tight end now. Let's see, they hand it back to number 1. Number 1 is running, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage with about a 2-yard gain, which gives
And I want to go back to something Coach Jean said in his post interview. Bartlett's a contact team. They're a hands-on team. Bartlett is most definitely a hands-on team, and that's what we're seeing tonight. Even in them being on offense, they're getting to the ball and they're trying to keep that ball safe. They're taking care of the ball, and that's something I'm seeing repetitive tonight.
Yes, and as Coach Jean stated, they're a heavy running team, and they're showing that because it was 3rd and 9. Most teams, they're going to try to pass the ball to get the first down, but Bartlett ran the ball, executed, got the first down. So now we're looking at the ball at about the 47-yard line, 2nd and 8 for Bartlett. Seems like they have a tight end and a running back in the backfield. The quarterback, look, he throws it towards Carter, and great deflection by Carter Booth, the senior cornerback.
And, you know, I want to go back to something Carter Booth did over the Houston game. Carter Booth's playing mind games. Carter Booth, that's one thing we've seen repetitive here. He's great at what he does, but he's most definitely good when it comes down to those mind games. He looks at him, and all of a sudden the ball just slips out of their hands. And that's something we saw last Saturday with Bartlett.
So it seems like now it would be, I believe, 2nd or 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Seems like they switched the running back on the opposite side. Seems like he stopped in the backfield. Great tackle by Germantown on that play.
At the 45-yard line.
Great tackle on that play, which puts Bartlett fourth down. 4th and 8 to go. Germantown is showing their defense. They're showing how great their defense can really be.
As we prepare now, we're 4th and 8.
So it seems like now Bartlett will punt the ball to Germantown, which will give up possession of the ball. Punter catches it. And he waits to punt it, and he punts it, and he goes
punts it right out of bounds.
Right out of bounds. Seems like Germantown will get the ball 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. So, Calvin, what are you expecting from our offense for the first drive of this game?
I'm expecting a lot there. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm expecting a touchdown with this offensive team. It's a strong team. They have chemistry. We've seen what they can do from the Houston game. I'm expecting that same energy from the Houston game to come back and hit us here as well. So I'm expecting a lot here.
Yes, as I stated, ball is at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for Germantown. Seems like they're going to put the sophomore back there in the backfield. The sophomore and KVH record. Let's see what they have for us for the first play of this drive.
Makai has it.
Makai rolls out to his left. He's looking for his wide receiver. He finds. Great hit by Darian Rogers. If Darian Rogers didn't make that big hit there, Bartlett would have.
That's a turnover.
Yes, that's a turnover.
That's something that Coach Jean talked about us earlier. Taught us to turning our turnovers with turning over the ball, and that's something we were doing constant in the Houston game. And I think we're learning from our mistakes. Even if there is a possibility of a turnover, Darian, we're able to kind of recorrect it.
Yes. So it seems like Jeremiah Taylor and KVS are still in that backfield with Laquan Higginbottom and Trayvon McGorry on both sides. 2nd and 10 for Germantown. Makai, he runs the ball, and he stopped at about the 25-yard line for Germantown. So now it would be 3rd and 8 to go for Germantown. Seems like we're starting very slow here, Calvin, but it's not a problem. You know, game can always pick up at any time.
Most definitely still have the high expectations. We are starting a little bit slower than I would like, but I can say that I have faith in the Germantown Red Devils.
It seems like they're in the same formation with Darian Rogers in backfield. Seems like they're going to fake the handoff to KVS. Makai looks downfield, and it's caught.
Touchdown, Germantown.
Let's watch that again. Great catch by Jeremiah Taylor, number 22, sophomore.
Let's look back at that. That was the
great.
Let's look back at this. You see the ball was hiked out. He ran with it, number 22. He runs with it for the first touchdown of the game. Touchdown, Germantown. I'm excited. I told you I have a lot of faith in this defensive team, and I'm excited to see what they're able to do tonight, Darian. In this offensive team, I'm excited to see what they're able to do and what they're able to capitalize on.
Yes, it was a great pass by Makai. Great catch by number 22, Jeremiah Taylor, which is a sophomore. But it seems like they brought that touchdown back, which puts Germantown at the 25-yard line, third, and I would say about 17 yards go, and 18 yards. So let's see what Germantown comes out with since it's the third and 18. So it seems like now they put Larry in the backfield, Larry Johnson and Kavish Record.
And that's a dynamic duo.
That's the dynamic duo. It seems like they're going to fake it again. He rolls out left, and he's looking, and he gets hit.
He's taken down nearly at the 15-yard line.
Makai gets hit at about the 15-yard line, which now puts Germantown fourth.
I want to look back at that because Makai, it kind of shows you Makai had his eye on the prize. But Bartlett came in, number 3 for Bartlett, came in and knocked him straight off his feet at the 15-yard line.
Now it'll be 4th down for Germantown at about the 18-yard line. We can say it's about 4th and 27 to go. So it seems like Germantown will come out and punt the ball. Let's see. So we have Kavish Record as our punter. He plays punter and he plays running back for us. So let's see.
Multifaceted, which is something we see often with the Germantown team.
Let's see. He kicks the ball. It lands right between the 40 and the 45. Bartlett picks it up and they fumble the ball and it's recovered by Germantown.
Back to Germantown.
Which gives Germantown first down at about the 43-yard line. Let's
look back at that, Darian, because this may be how Germantown makes their return for tonight. You see, he punts it, Bartlett has it, he drops it, it falls right out his hand, and Germantown gets that ball back instantly.
Great tackle right there by number 13, Malik Dan, a junior. Great tackle. So now Germantown comes out 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Our offense have made their way back on the field.
It seems like we have Jeremiah Taylor and KVS in the backfield with Trayvon McGorry, Darren Rogers, and Laquan Higginbottom on the outsides. Let's see what they have. They drop back, hands it off to KVS. KVS finds the hole, and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage, which was a no-yard gain.
And to say a lot about KVS is a lot. It's like he goes straight in, and he's okay with hands-on contact. And that's one thing that you got to love about him is that he's not afraid for contact. Football being a contact sport especially, he's finding a hole, and even if he's taken down, he's trying to at least get there. And that's one thing you got to admire about him. Seems like Makai has got the play back from our offensive line coach.
Yes, so now 2nd and 10 for Germantown at the 44-yard line. Well, at the 43-yard line. Seems like they're going to keep Jeremiah Taylor in the backfield with Kavius. And see what they have for us. Makai, he drops back, and he's looking. He throws it to Darian Rogers. Darian
takes
it,
off
and
with
he's
it.
running.
30,
and he's running. And he keeps
30,
running.
20,
and he keeps
15,
running down
he's
at the 10-yard
taken down
line.
at the 10-yard. He's taken down now. We're going to be at the 5-yard. I want to look back that he was, hairs from a touchdown.
Great catch by Darren Rogers there, and he's running.
And he runs, he's dodging. Oh, they're falling every which way. They had to take him right at his foot.
That was great patience right there by Makai Robbins. He saw nobody was open quick, so he sat in the pocket. He stayed calm.
He made an impulsive decision. Yes. And you know, most people will say impulsive decisions are negative, but that impulse decision is what's getting us closer to this touchdown.
Yes, now it will be 1st and 10 for Germantown at the 10-yard line. Seems like we have Rylan Harris in the backfield with Darian going in motion. Seems like they're going to move Rylan through in motion. They hand it off to Kavius. Kavius, he runs up the gap, and he's down at the 1-yard line. Great run right there by Kavius Record. Great blocks by the offensive lineman there.
We're getting inches closer.
Yeah, so now it'll be second and 1 for Germantown. Second and 1 for Germantown in the red zone. No. Having this strong backfield is a key thing for Germantown. Seems like they're going to keep Rylan Harris in the backfield with KVS. Let's see what they have. Seems like they fumbled the ball.
Drops the ball.
Seems like we have a flag on the play also. Let's see what the refs call here.
Waiting for an official.
Seems like we have a false start on offense false start on offense, repeat a second down, which pushes us back to about the 6, in between the 6 and 7 yard line for Germantown. Now it'd be 2nd and 7. It seems like Germantown is very confident with their run game here in tonight's game. I think I only seen them throw the ball 2-3 times already. And they're showing that they trust in their running game,
to say the least.
Yeah, so it seems like they're gonna push Ryland back, and they're gonna put Makai off under the center. He fakes it. He pitches it to Darian Rogers. Touchdown, Germantown.
Touchdown, Germantown. Just by a hair. He tried to get him, but Darian Rogers, he's unstoppable. He's multifaceted. I want to watch it again, Darian. If you look at it.
Let's see. You see, as you can see,
Makai throws it.
He fakes it.
Darian comes out the center, and he goes for it. They hold Darian by the helmet. He gets that touchdown.
And as you see, Germantown is coming back once again with this formation. Houston had a trouble stopping this formation last year. Last game, I meant. They had trouble stopping this formation with Hammer sitting in the backfield waiting for that ball. See, they throw it to Hammer. He gets in there for
the
2-point conversion.
One thing about Coach Gene, he's going to get Hammer in for that 2-point conversion. It never fails.
Never.
Germantown, the score is going to be 0-8 right now.
Let's see that
and looking at this, it's always something to capitalize on. The ball's punt, and he gets to Hammer. Hammer just runs off the side, and always he goes to that 2-point conversion, and it's good.
So now, Calvin, let's talk about Makai. Makai, he's the senior on the team. He's the leader. He's supposed to be the leader on the team. He's the quarterback. He's the senior. He is keeping his team under control at the moment. After the first offensive drive, everything didn't go their way. But once they got that ball back, he kept everybody composed.
Most definitely.
He listened to the coach Gene.
Taking care of the ball.
Take care of the ball. As he stated to Jordan last game, as he stated to him. So him stating that to Jordan last game, I know he states it to all his quarterbacks.
With the score being 0-8, 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game, I'm excited to see where the Red Devils can take this for the next 3 quarters.
And so now it looks like Germantown is ready to kick the ball.
Hammer's also a kicker.
Yes.
As it looks like Hammer's preparing to kick the ball here. And it's up.
And it's a very great kick by Hammer. Caught it at the 5-yard line. Bartlett, they're running.
Oh!
And he's down at about the 22-yard line. Great hit by number 48. Let's see that again, Calvin.
And if you look at it, he gets it. And immediately off that side, they lock eyes and he's down. One thing about the Germantown Red Devils, the scare tactics are most definitely not anyone's friend when it comes down to the Germantown Red Devils.
It seems like Bartlett has the ball now at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Our defense have came out very strong today. They're keeping the momentum going from last game against Houston. So, like, are you expecting a blowout or?
Let me tell you something. I've learned just in this little bit of time, it's anyone's game. To be honest with you, it's most definitely too close to call whether it will be a blowout or whatever it may be. But it's anyone's game. The Germantown is in the lead right now, though, which gives us an advantage here.
Now it seems like Bartlett has called the timeout here. Full timeout by Bartlett. It's going to keep them at the 24-yard line. So, yeah, back to what you were saying, though, Calvin.
Going in, like I said, with the score being 0-8, 3 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first quarter, it's kind of, I would say it's hard. It's hard to say whose game it is. We've seen great strategies by our offense and D-line, our O-line and D-line tonight. So can we keep up the momentum? As we looking out on the field, Coach Gene is giving he's giving his commands, he's giving his orders, he's spilling what it is that needs to be done. Coach Gene has talked to us over this past week, telling us if we take care of the ball, we're able to get this done. If our defense stops them at their necks, stops them before they get to wherever they thought they were going, we'll be able to take home the win tonight.
And now as we see, our Germantown Red Devils are coming back out on defense. It seems like we have our transfer number 8 on the left defensive end, Vidal Catherine. Seems like Bartlett is going to. They fumble the ball once again, and it's picked up by the quarterback.
Let me tell you something. I would like to know, there's a lot of fumbling on Bartlett's part. And sometimes where the ball is being pushed out of the hand, is slipping out of the hand. I want to watch that again because we're seeing a repetitive motion here. The ball is fumbled. And as you see, he fumbles the ball right then and there. It's picked up by the quarterback. So it's starting to be repetitive with Bartlett. Will this be the downfall and the reason Bartlett's not able to score?
Yes, I think so, Calvin, because if they keep this up, the game won't go as they planned it to go. So now it seems like Germantown is coming, and they have a tight end in the backfield with also a running back. Seems like they're going to hand it to the running back number 1, and he's tackled by Hammer. Great tackle by Hammer. Great hold up. Third down, flag on the play. Let's see what the officials have for us. Seems like the flag was on Bartlett, which is going to push them back.
The question is, can Bartlett risk going back anymore?
No, they're already still on Germantown side of the field, and they just got pushed back 15 yards. So now it would be 2nd and 25.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Darian. This may be what gives Germantown the game.
Actually, my mistake, 3rd and 25. So now I'm expecting Bartlett to throw the ball here.
That seems maybe the only way they're able to even try to make a comeback.
Quarterback, look, he throws it.
And it's
deflected by number 16, Malik Mason, a sophomore. Great defense by that man there. Now it will be 4th down. 4th down for Bartlett, 4th and 25. Let's see that.
And even to say, Darian, Bartlett it's silly mistakes. What we're seeing out here today.
Little mistakes.
It's silly mistakes, stuff that can be fixed. Is this the way of Coach Gene and Germantown capitalizing on new leadership and for their team? Not only that, a lack of senior leadership from last year. Is he just capitalizing on the simple mistakes?
Maybe.
He's taking advantage of their weaknesses.
So actually, there was a mistake on the sidelines. Actually, this would be 3rd and 25 for Bartlett. Seems like we have whistles blown from the officials. Seems like we have another false start on offense. Bartlett gets pushed back again, another 5 yards, which puts Bartlett at 3rd and 30. At the 8-yard line, at the 7-yard line. Bartlett little mistakes are building up. They're building up. This could be a very big downfall, as you say. So let's see. The quarterback draws back, and he's looking. He throws it toward. And it's great defense by Malik Dean, the junior of the team. Great defense by him. Let's see that again,
and
Calvin.
Let's look back at this, Darian. It's easy. One thing that Germantown is doing is taking advantage. Whatever mistake Bartlett's are making, they're most definitely taking advantage. Let's look back at that just for just a moment. How we were able to take advantage swiftly.
So it seems like it was a penalty on Germantown, which pushes Bartlett back up 15 yards, which now puts them at the 22-yard line. 2nd. Oh, actually, 1st and 10. Seemed like that was a reset of downs. Seemed like we have a heavy formation on the right side of the field by Bartlett. Bartlett fakes the handoff. He finds his tight end number 10, and he goes down for a 1st down. 1st down, Bartlett at the 33-yard line.
Is this Bartlett's way of trying to come back?
Yes, that one flag by Germantown. It may have been a downfall. Well, I'm not going to say the downfall, but it may have been a key point in the game where we didn't need that.
And that most definitely that pushed them up that 15 yards may be their way of trying to come back. But the question is, will Bartlett allow Germantown to manipulate them into making another second, which pushes them back?
Seems like they're going to hand it back off to their running back, and he's hit right at the line, but he keeps fighting for yards. He's fighting for yards.
Fighting.
And he's down right right at about the first down. But
Just
there
look, just look
there's a
back at that
flag on
because
the play.
there's true dedication. Looking back at that, there's true dedication in what he was doing. He fights for as many yards as he can. Half of the entire Germantown defense is on him, and he's fighting as hard as he can.
So it seemed like we had a flag on the play on Bartlett, which pushes them back once again.
I said, will Germantown take the advantage of Bartlett's mistakes and let that push them back?
Yes, now it would be first and 15 at about the 22-yard line. As I can say, there has been a lot of flags. Just for it being the first quarter, there has been, if I can count, there has been at least 6-7 flags on Bartlett. So now it'll be first and 15 for Bartlett at the 23-yard line. It seems like the quarterback drops back and he throws it. Great defense by Carter Booth.
That manipulation he does is
Yes.
absolutely something I've never been able to see before. Carter looks at him, locks eyes, the ball just slips.
Yes. Carter is the senior. He's showing he's the senior of the team. He's showing that he has the leadership. He's showing that don't throw the ball his way.
Bartlett seems to be switching out number 7 and number 15.
So now it seems like it'll be second and 15 for Bartlett. Still, the ball remains at the 23-yard line.
Bartlett has switched out 7 and 5. I want to see, will that give them that advantage?
It seems like they have a heavy formation now with 8 big linemen on their quarterback drops back. He looks. They throw a screen play to number 5.
And he's
running.
He's heading to the 50-yard line.
He gets pushed out at about the 47-yard line right there. Great. That was a great screen play by Bartlett. Great screen play by Bartlett. Seemed like it was about a 25-yard gain right there by number 5. Let's see that again, Calvin. As you can see, very much patience. He grabs it and he runs.
As fast as he can. And just by here, number 2 pushes him out at the 47-yard line.
And so now it would be. So it seems like we have a holding on the play. It seems like we have number 55 for Bartlett. He is limping off the field. Hopefully it's not a very serious injury. Hopefully he will be able to come back in the game for
and
Bartlett.
shake it off.
Yes.
57 is now subbing in for 55. Seems like he's starting. There's a slight limp there, but it seems like I believe he will be able to recover. It's just a tad bit of a limp there.
Yeah, so it seemed like there was another flag on Bartlett, which pushed them back once again. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To be honest with you, Darian, Bartlett cannot risk going back anymore. There is, with 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
The quarterback drops. He looks. He gets hit. Oh! Great catch by number 7. He bobbled it. Trayvon McGord. Let's see that again.
I got to see that again. Trayvon. And Trayvon takes him down. Well, but I can say number 7 keeps that ball safe.
Yeah, I believe that was number 13, Malik Dean, the junior. But also I can say that was a great catch by number 7 on Bartlett's side.
Seems like that's going to be the end of the first quarter, Darian. Just to decompress I would say I'm excited to see what Germantown has in store. Right now Bartlett's going to be sitting at 0. Germantown Red Devils at 8 with approximately moving into the second quarter.
So as we can say, Calvin, so the score is 8-0, Calvin. Going into the second quarter, the game is going pretty slow.
The game is moving most definitely. It's moving a little bit slower than I would usually say. But what I can say is that slow and steady wins the race. Coach Gene and his team continue to take it slow and get to the ball, take care of that ball, and our defense continue to do what they've been doing. I believe as slow as the game takes, no matter how long it takes, slow and steady wins the race, and we have a chance of taking home the win tonight. This is our field. We're at home. The worst thing we can do is lose our home. So therefore, I take it as slow as we need to.
Yes, and as we always state, Germantown is a second-half team. They have been showing this for the past years. So it might pick up in the second half by Germantown. And yeah, so now it seems like Second quarter has started. Second and about 2 yards to go for Bartlett at the 42-yard line. So it seems like they're going to go back with the heavy formation for Bartlett. Bartlett snaps the ball. They hand it off to their running back, and he's pushing, and he gets tackled by the whole Germantown. Seems like he gets the first down right at the 45-yard line. First down for Bartlett. As you were saying, Darian Rogers, great person, great team player.
And with him being, he's multifaceted. He's not only offense, but he's defense as well. He's 9 times out of 10 always on the field. So most definitely a lot by Darian, and he's pushing. He's a team leader, most definitely.
Now it'll be first and 10 on the 45-yard line for Bartlett. Seems like Bartlett is going to keep going with this heavy formation. As you can see, they have a lot of big boys. They have a 1 running back in the backfield, 2 wide receivers on the right side of the field. Let's see, they send number 11 in motion. They fake the handoff to number 11. They give it to the running back. The running back spins. He breaks 2 tackles, and he fumbles the ball. And it's picked up by number 0, Hammer. It's picked up by number 0, Hammer.
Now, I want to talk about this for just a moment. Let's look at that, because no one expected Hammer to come in and save the ball like that.
Let's see.
They fake that handoff, that same play. Hammer picks up the ball and runs.
So seems like they're saying the running back was down before the ball was stripped out of his hand. So Bartlett will remain with the ball, first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
But you see that fake handoff is something Bartlett is using to their advantage. We've seen that multiple times tonight. We're still seeing it first and 10.
Yeah, seems like they're going to keep this heavy formation. They hand it off to number 1, Dijuba. Great backfield tackle. He got back there lightning fast. He didn't let nobody touch him. Great tackle by Dijuba there, which pushes Bartlett back about 4 yards. So it would be second down and 17 at about the 48-yard line. Seems like the quarterback, he throws it to number 7. Great tackle there by Malik Gann. As we can see, let's see that again, Calvin.
Most definitely.
As you can see, the quarterback snaps the ball. He's looking. Great read by number 13 there. Great read. He saw the ball coming his way. He came downfield. He made the tackle. Great read there. So now it would be second down. It would be 2nd and 11 for Bartlett. So now it would be 2nd and 11 for Bartlett. Seems like they're going to put 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 wide receiver on the left with this heavy formation in the backfield. Seems like they're sending I can't see number 0.
All right, let's snatch it into motion.
They
and the
throw it
up
toward Carter Booth, and Carter has great defense. As you can see, Carter has great fundamental defense. He plays his role very great. Very great. So now it'll be 3rd and 11 for Bartlett, still at the 45-yard line. So now it seems like it's 4th down for Bartlett, 4th and 11 for Bartlett. Seems like they're going to snap it. Seems like the punter, he runs up, he kicks it, he boots it at about. Seems like there was a touchback on the play, which is going to put Germantown at about the 25 to 30-yard line. All right,
now-
seems like our Red Devils are coming back on the field. They're going to remain there with Corbin in the backfield and KVS. With Makai, he's dropping back. He throws a quick pass to Trayvon McGord. Trayvon seems like great yards there with about a 15-yard gain. Oh, actually, my mistake. It was caught by Laquan Higginbottom. Let's see. Ball was actually caught by Laquan Higginbottom for a 15-yard gain there. So now it will be 1st and 10 for Germantown at the 36-yard line.
And Darian, I just looking, I'm seeing constant mistakes on both ends. But Bartlett, where it seems like they're repetitive in this.
Seems like they handed to number 22. 22 makes. Oh, and he's running.
Oh,
and
22's
he
running.
makes one miss.
40.
And he's running.
45,
And
30.
he's running.
35,
He's
20.
running, and he's
15,
running.
10.
He's getting
5.
there.
Touchdown, Germantown.
Great.
For the 2nd touchdown of the game.
Let's see that again, Calvin. Let's look at the blocks by the offensive lineman here. Let's see. You see how the offensive line is opening up the hole. They opened up the hole for Corbin. Corbin saw the hole. Actually, not Corbin.
This is
My
22's
mistake.
2nd time with that ball.
Jeremiah Taylor, sophomore.
Jeremiah with that ball is absolutely, of course, Coach Dean is going with that 2-point conversion. It's Coach Dean we're talking about. Hammer's going to do it as he does it every time.
So it seems like now we have Jordan Shelton in the backfield. Now it seems like there was a quick quarterback change. So now let's see what they have here. Seems like they're going to give it to Hammer. Hammer, they try to get him by his legs, and they take
his helmet off.
Seemed like there was a failed 2-point conversion there by Germantown.
That was a failed 2-point conversion, but the only way they were able to stop him was by taking his helmet off. They took him and his helmet down.
So it seemed like the score is now 14-0 with 7 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Now, Calvin, let's talk about Jeremiah Taylor, the sophomore running back number 22. He's showing he's not afraid to be on the field with the big boys. He's just a sophomore. Most people on that field right now are juniors and seniors. He's showing he belongs out there.
And to see the way Jeremiah is getting to the ball, and every time that ball is in Jeremiah's hand, he's running with it. And that's something you got to admire. He's a young man. He's just a sophomore in high school, just a freshman last year. He's not afraid of contact, but he's also not afraid of taking that risk. Him taking that risk is gaining us left and right. 0 to 14, 7 minutes and 47 seconds left in this first half of the game. 14-0, Germantown.
So now Red Devils kick the ball off to Bartlett once again.
And just looking here, we're subbing Hammer out for number 19.
Yeah, so it seems like number 19 would be our new kicker. Maybe Coach Dean is doing it to give Hammer a quick break because you know he plays both sides.
He plays both sides and double sports. He's also on the baseball team.
And so now the ball will be kicked off at the 40-yard line by Germantown by number 19. He boots it, and it gets caught by the Bartlett player. He goes down at about the 27 to 26-yard line. Seem like Germantown Red Devils are keeping their defensive momentum going. They're keeping it going. They're keeping it going from last game.
To be honest with you, I would say they're keeping it going from the first half as well. Germantown Red Devils, our defense, I say they're unmatched. I believe we have one of the best defensive line in the state right now. We're strong, we're heavy, and both sides, both lines actually. And our defense, they just do it every time. They're able to take advantage of the mistakes that are made by the opposing team.
So now Bartlett has the ball at about the 28-29-yard line, 1st and 10. And see, Germantown has a heavy front line. Seems like they're going to run it, give it to their running back, and he stopped right at the line well, maybe a 1-yard gain by number 10. So now it gives Bartlett 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line. Our defensive line, Calvin, they're showing. They know Bartlett is a heavy running team. They like to run the ball. They like to have heavy formations.
And their contact.
Yes, they like a lot of contact. So now they're showing that our defensive line is showing that they don't care how many times you run the ball. They're going to stop it.
They're getting to it, and they're not afraid.
So it seems like we have another heavy formation here. It seems like the quarterback drops back. And it's caught by number 10, and he's tackled for another 1-yard gain by number 10. Great tackle by number 14, Jaden Thomas.
And just to look back at this here now, Darian. They throw the ball. Immediately, Germantown defense takes him down. He gets a 1-yard gain, but they're taking them down at the grassroots of it all.
So now it'll be 3rd down at about the 31-yard line. 3rd and 8 for Bartlett. So it seems like they're going to bring 2 wide receivers on the left side of the field with a heavy formation still. Quarterback drops back. He looks on the right side of the field. He throws it to number 8. And it's a great deflection by Carter Booth once again. I don't think offensive teams understand, Calvin. Carter Booth, he's telling all the quarterbacks, he's telling all the teams, don't throw it his way.
If you throw it his way, he's taking advantage of your mistakes, and he's going to grab that ball. That's one thing Carter's been doing for the past 4 years on the team.
So now it seems like third and 8. 3rd and 8 for Bartlett here. It seems like they're going to punt it on 3rd down.
Bartlett, it seems like they're trying to do anything here.
It seems like they kick the ball, and it goes out. It goes out of bounds at around the 35-yard line.
I just want to.
Actually, the ball goes out at our 43-yard line. So now Germantown gets the ball at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
So the question is now, Darian, will Germantown take advantage? Bartlett, they're making mistakes. Germantown is taking so much. They're capitalizing on their mistakes, and they're getting to it. Are we going to come in and we're setting the standard here?
And setting the tone early.
We're setting the tone early for the season, but for this game. 1st and 10 for Germantown.
Seems like they're going to have Larry and Kavis in the backfield.
Dynamic duo.
They're going to keep Makai. He drops back and he throws it deep. Oh, and it's dropped by Trayvon McGorry. Great defense by Bartlett there.
Just by a hair. If Trayvon would have held on, let's look back at it.
Seems like
just by a hair was Trayvon not able to be able to take care of that ball. But the question is, will the Red Devils let the Panthers take advantage of their one mistake and use it to their advantage? Or will the Red Devils say, all right, I made a mistake, we're going to move on and keep going? That's one thing that we've seen Bartlett hurt on, is that they let one mistake and it damages the momentum of the team.
And so now it seems like 2nd and 10 for Germantown at the 43-yard line. Seems like they're going to keep, I believe, Larry Johnson and Kavius Record in the backfield. Seems like Kavius rolls out. They give it to Larry Johnson. Larry, and he runs the ball for about 4 yards, which pushes them, actually about 6 yards, which pushes them up to about the 42-yard line for Germantown. 3rd and 4 for Germantown. Germantown is keeping their foot on the gas right now, Calvin. They're taking control of the run game. They see Bartlett hasn't been able to just completely shut down their run game, so they're going to keep attacking that. Seems like the ball is hiked and headed off to Larry. Larry is tripped.
Going down. One thing we can see about Larry, and we've seen throughout the game, in previous games beforehand, Larry tries to find a hole, and it's always, whenever he has that ball, he tries to find a hole and he tries to make his way through. He was slightly tripped on this go-round, so it was a downfall here. Bartlett's now subbing out number 34.
So now We're at the 35-yard line. Second down for Germantown. With about 2 to 3 yards to go. Seems like Darian Rogers, he seems like he's a little hurt and while he goes in motion. Seems like they're trying to get Bartlett to jump off sides here. Seems like there will be a timeout on the field by Germantown.
So Darian, let's look here. With 4 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock, 14-0 for Germantown. And just looking at it, what can the Bartlett Panthers, is there hope for them in this second half? Do you believe that?
Oh, yes. It will always be hope. Always hope. Don't matter what the score is in the first half, because all coaches teach their players once the next half starts, the score is 0-0. So just play the game. But as we can see, Calvin, Darian Rogers, he's been limping. Seems like he's a little hurt. But he's showing that he's the leader. He's staying on the field.
Slight limp, I believe we're able to move past that. And that's one thing that Darian's showing us out here. Now looking at the Red Devils formation of things, I believe, and you let me know how you feel about this, I believe that we do have a possibility for a touchdown before this quarter ends.
Yes. In my eyes, we always have a possibility of having a touchdown.
The song said anything is possible.
So now it'll be second and about 2 to 3 yards to go for Germantown. Second and 2 to 3 yards to go for Germantown. Seems like they're going to keep Kavius and Larry in the backfield with Darian Rogers at tight end. Seems like Bartlett is making motion. They're doing motions around. They fake the handoff to Larry. Makai looks deep and he throws it. And it's caught by Trayvon McGorry.
Touchdown, Germantown. For the third touchdown of the game. I want to look back at that, Darian. And as you see, Makai, he faked that handoff. He throws it to number 3, and it is good.
Great.
40-yard pass here with this.
Yes, 45-yard pass by Makai Robbins. Great pass. He put it exactly where only the wide receiver could catch it.
And that now we see Coach Gene went with that 2-point conversion. Will Hammer be able to make the 2-point conversion here? That's always the question. Will he be able to get to that 2-point conversion this go round?
Seems like they're going to throw it there, and he throws it straight
to Bartlett.
Number 2. Seems like Jordan. He pushed
Jordan
him out of
Shelton.
bounds though, so that's great.
Jordan realizes a mistake. Jordan gets to it. I want to look back at this. Jordan Shelton, he throws it directly to number 2. Jordan realizes I messed up, and guess what? I can fix it. And Jordan takes him down immediately. Now the score is here, 20-0 for Germantown. 4 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock. Jordan Shelton's a young man. Jordan Shelton is a young man. He's just a sophomore and one of our starting quarterbacks. So I'm excited to see when he did make his way on the field for the first time tonight, he realized, I messed up here, Coach. Let me fix that for you. And that's what he was able to do, and he took down number 2 with ease.
Yes, even though he made that mistake, he didn't just let the defense score off of that. He didn't put his head down as soon as he threw the interception. He fought back. He went to go make a tackle. As a quarterback, you don't see many quarterbacks make tackles like that.
And I know we talked about this. He's not afraid of contact.
So now it seems like Hammer is setting up at about the 40-yard line, kicking it to Bartlett. Seems like Hammer is ready to kick. He kicks it, and it gets caught at about the 5 to 10-yard line. Number 7 runs,
and Germantown defense takes him down immediately.
He gets tackled at about the 24-yard line. First and 10 for Germantown. Calvin, let's see that again.
It's up for Hammer, and it's caught about the 5-yard line, and immediately 24. He tries, and he's taken down. Number 7 had momentum there. I got to give it to him. But Germantown defense, like we always say, best in the nation does. And they're able to always get that ball back.
Yes, as Coach Gene said, he believes we have the best defense in Tennessee. He believes it.
That is most definitely. He tells us that often. So they're actually showing tonight. I got to give it to him. Our defense is a strong line.
So it seems like Bartlett is going to go with this heavy formation once again with the running back in the backfield. They hand it off to the running back. Ooh, he drops his head. Great contact by both of those players there. Seems like he gains at about 2 yards. So the 2nd and 8 to go at about the 26-yard line for Bartlett. Seems like they're doing a sub. They took number 40 out and sub number 7 in for him.
You know, Darian, we talk about defense. We know defense is hands-on, but one thing I can say about our defense is they're a different type of hands-on. They're not afraid at all for contact, and that's what we're seeing here tonight.
So it seems like now Bartlett wants to go twins formation. Seems like the quarterback drops back. He throws it. He sees it. Oh, and the pick is dropped by Antonio, number 2. Great defense there by Germantown. Now it would be.
And looking back at this, let's look at it for just a moment, Darian. And immediately, we're able to deflect that ball.
Ball was deflected. Antonio Crawford had it in his hand. He just couldn't hold on to it. So now it seems like it would be third down. Third down for Bartlett with 8 yards to go.
Seems like we have a sub in 3.
Trayvon McGory, he comes in the game for number 8. Seems like they're going in a bunch formation on the left side of the field with a man going in motion on the outside. Quarterback look, he throws it, and it's another deflection by Germantown. Malik Mason, great defense by him.
One thing about that defense, they're getting to the ball. And even if it's not our ball, they're taking care of the ball. They're deflecting at any means necessary. We're still sitting at 4th and 10 with we're still sitting at 3 and 10, sitting with 20 to 0. 20-0 with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock. Before we're getting ready about close to heading to halftime, Darian, I'm looking tonight, I'm seeing a lot of change. From last year to this year, I'm seeing a lot of change. I'm seeing a lot of leadership on the field. And it's exciting. It's exciting. So I'm excited to see how we're able to take advantage. How we're playing as a team. I can say that this team is realizing there is no I in team. And that's the most important. There's no me. There's no I in team. So therefore, I can see us capitalizing and using that to our advantage. Our cheerleaders are hype and they're neon.
Seems like it's going to be 4th and 8 for Bartlett. 4th and 8 for Bartlett. Seems like they're ready to punt the ball to Germantown. Bartlett snaps the ball. The opponent catches it. He punts it. Caught by number 22.
Number 22.
And he's
every
running.
time he gets that ball.
And he's running.
Taken down barely at the 15-yard line.
Down at the 26. He got pushed out at about 26, 27 yard line. Let's see that again, Calvin.
If you look just a hair between the 15 and the 20-yard line. I just look. I want to look back at that for just a moment. As they punt the ball.
Like number 22.
And you see, they take him down slightly.
Okay, next. So now we have 1st and 10 for Germantown. Seems like Makai, he drops back. He's looking. He trusts his wide receiver. He throws it. Great pass by Makai Robbins there. Great back shoulder pass to Darian Rogers. Oh, actually, that was Trayvon McGory. That was actually Trayvon McGory. Great pass. You see Makai drops back.
He jumps back. He throws it.
He throws it. That was a
Slightly.
great pass for about 20 yards there.
He was shy of a touchdown. Shy of a touchdown. The question is, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock, Darian, will we take advantage and do it and go for our 3rd touchdown?
So it seemed like it would be first and goal for Germantown, actually. Seems like the quarterback drops back. He hands it off to Larry Johnson, and Larry, he gets pushed in by his teammates. Touchdown.
Down Germantown. Germantown heading for their fourth touchdown of the game. Score is now 26-0. Germantown in the lead. This is showing us, we've talked about it earlier, Germantown taking care of that ball. We said Larry is a dynamic player. He is not afraid. We're going for a 2-point conversion back out on the field.
Seems like seems like they're moving their formation around.
But we are going for the 2-point conversion. It is
Seems
Coach
like
Gene
there's
is
a
known for his
flag.
2-point.
Seems like there's a flag on the play on Bartlett, which may push the ball up maybe just a yard. Yeah, just push the ball up just a yard. As we can see, Mekhi Robbins and Trayvon McGorry, they have that quarterback and wide receiver chemistry. They have that chemistry locked in.
And it's destined here.
So now let's see what Germantown will come out with. Seems like they're going to bring their running backs back in the game. Seems like
at this time, we are still going for a 2-point conversion here.
Seems like now they have Rylan Harris and Larry Johnson in the backfield. Oh, and also Kavius. Kavius is at quarterback. And they do a quick quarterback sneak. Kavius drops his head. And he gets stopped exactly at the goal line. So now the score is 26-0 Germantown with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left going. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the
I want to look back at that. And one thing I want to say here to you, Darian, I think Coach Gene has figured out the weaknesses, and he's toying with Bartlett now. The score is 0-26. We're about 2 minutes shy of the second half of the game. You see the student section and the fans are out tonight. I see neon. I see our neon G's out. They're laser focused on the game, preparing for the next part.
Yes, it seems like Coach Gene has been doing a lot of studying over these teams over the summer, which helps him be able to prepare for the games. So now it seems like Hammer will be kicking the ball at the 40-yard line. So it seems like now Hammer, he kicks the ball
at the 40-yard line, and the ball is up.
Seems like caught by number 7. Number 7, he is running and down at about the 34, 33-yard line.
Number 7 shows some dedication. I want to, as we look back at this, like I said, number 7, he catches it, and he takes off running for it. Number 7 has shown some serious dedication, and I would say they're one of the leaders for the Bartlett team.
So now it'll be 1st and 10 for Bartlett at the 33-yard line. I think Germantown, as you said, Coach Gene, he has found out what Bartlett wants to do. They want to run the ball.
And to be honest with you, what I can say from Bartlett to Germantown is it starts at the top. Chemistry with your players is what counts.
Yes. Seems like the ball is snapped, handed off to their running back. He finds a little hole, but runs for about 7 yards.
And Bartlett's
ball gets stopped at the 40-yard line. Second and 3 for Germantown. For Bartlett.
I must always say, Darian, it's funny to see out here. Like I said, Bartlett having a new coach, that's really one of their downfalls here. I'm not seeing a lot of chemistry out here.
Seems like the ball is snapped. They hand it off to their running back once again, but he stopped in the backfield this time. Well, actually right at the line, so it would be 3rd and 4 for Bartlett.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 right now. I want to look back at this. Ball snapped into motion here. And immediately, 13 and 33 do a team tackle, taking him down with ease.
It seems like the ball is now right.
Just a shout out to the class of 2005 celebrating their 20th class reunion tonight.
Seems like the ball is at the 40-yard line now for Bartlett. They're going to continue running this heavy formation with 2 wide receivers on the right side and a wide receiver on the left. Seems like the ball is snapped. They fake the handoff. They throw it to the running to actually their tight end, and the tight end he runs for about 20 yards there, which give Bartlett first down. Let's see that again, Calvin.
Let's look back at that.
Seems like number 16, Malik Mason, he missed that interception just by
a hair.
Yes.
1st and 10 for Bartlett.
1st and 10 for Bartlett at the 43-yard line. Seems like the ball is thrown over the top, and it is picked off by Trayvon McGorry. Great defensive play by him. Let's see that again, Calvin.
I must see that again.
Seems like the quarterback, seems like his eye was on the prize, but his eye was on the defense.
And just a hair.
The score is 26-0 Germantown way with 17 seconds left in the second quarter.
In the first half of the game.
Yeah, so now it seems like Germantown has the ball. Germantown will get the ball at the 3-yard line with 17 seconds left. 1st and 10. Seems like our quarterback will be going under center with Larry Johnson right beside him. Let's see what Germantown has for us this play. Seems like they're going to take it easy. Seems like they're just going to send it to halftime. They're not going to try to do anything spectacular. They're just going to send it to halftime.
And we're heading out to hear Coach Jean's reaction for halftime to get his reaction with the first 2 quarters of the game. We saw both of our quarterbacks on the field tonight. Not only Makai, young Jordan as well. Leadership is evident out here tonight.
Yes. Seems like Germantown is going into the second half winning this game 26-0.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see a score in the future for Bartlett, to be honest with you. It's most definitely I got to give it to Germantown. We had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, with 2 in the second as well. So therefore it's inevitable. It truly is. I'm prepared for a blowout. I'm preparing for a blowout. Now I want to head. I want to head out to Rachel on the field with Coach Jean for his reaction for the first 2 quarters.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Jean. Coach, you're leading at the half. Do you like what you're seeing on the field so far?
Yes, I do like that our offense is explosive and our defense is keeping them out of the end zone. I like that a lot. However, we must not get penalties. You know, we had them bagged up one time. We got a roughing it passer, then we let them out on another deal. So we got to clean that up, you know. But I like what I'm seeing. You know, the guy around and is making for a good night.
Mm-hmm. And I saw you started your senior quarterback, Makai Robbins, tonight. What was the strategy behind that?
Well, you know, I thought he did a good job of being a great teammate last week. And as a 17, 18-year-old kid, you know, not pouting, but being ready when his time was presented to him. That's what we talked about, being ready. He was ready, so we wanted to start him this week. We got 2 starting quarterbacks, man. I love both of our guys. Our guys can go to war, and we're good in that position for sure.
How did you all work towards the little to no penalties in the first half?
Was the issue all week, so we tried to clean that up all week, you know. We got to get better still.
What were some star players you saw tonight?
Well, obviously, Trayvon McGorry got a big catch, and then he got the interception, but Jeremiah Taylor was huge for a sophomore.
All right, thank you so much, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you. G-Town one time.
Thank you, Coach. I am excited that we are preparing to go back out on the field. The marching band, the Red Devil marching band, is ready to hit the field with their halftime performance. As they gear up for that, Darian, just for a little while, I want to talk and discuss here with you. Coach Jean gave us a lot. Coach Jean gave us just a little bit of insight on the view of his view of the first and second quarter of the game. What can you say, Darren? What are you looking forward to in the third and fourth quarter?
Well, to keep it simple, I'm looking for the same thing they did in the first and second quarter. Defense is doing great. Offense is doing great. Both teams seems like we're doing great today.
And now let's head back out to the field and let's watch the Red Devil marching band. We're going to take a much-needed break, and we'll be back with more live coverage of GHS football, Germantown versus Bartlett.
The award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
I'm your moderator, Brandon Sewell, coming to you live from the campus of Germantown High School.
So GHS-TV tries to model a real working station.
I really thought it was cool when I first started studio and all the opportunities that it was able to provide for me.
That would be 36 out of 36.
It's a rigorous class that demands a lot from students.
At times you are going to be thrown into the fire to where you're just going to have to figure it out yourself.
Which is really great because then we gain more knowledge. Our teachers will give us how to start, but then we're left to make up the whole entire process.
It just seems to me it's not enough space in the beginning. If it's not, let's figure out what we can do.
They can be a producer, they can be a director, they can work graphics and learn audio. They can go out and shoot field reports.
Akila, back to you.
And it's a challenge to throw them into the environment and say, here's a camera, go out and record this interview and some B-roll. But those are the challenges that grow students to do bigger projects.
Welcome to Red Devil Newsbeat.
In GHS-TV, we have a variety of shows. We have Crosstalk.
Hello and welcome to a new season of GHS-TV's award-winning talk show, Crosstalk.
We have Insider, which is all about Germantown.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G.
Cut to One and Q Talent.
Wake up, Germantown. It's Wednesday, April 5th. I'm Colin Ewing.
Some things that I've learned from this class is that how to work as a team.
We learn how to communicate better with people.
Something I'll take with me from in the future is their slogan, check, double check, and check again.
There's so many different things you can do here. I would say take risks. Push yourself further than you think you can go, and we will help guide you there.
Go Red Devils!
Cut to One and Q Talent.
The GHS Fine Arts Department is composed of 6 different disciplines, including instrumental music, which is both band and the strings or orchestra.
My belief is that band is the life of the school. If the band's not fun, the school's not fun.
There's choral music with a variety of different levels for our students, from women's choir. We have our theater program, which includes acting and tech theater.
It'll teach you how to be a better communicator, it'll teach you how to work with people better, and it'll teach you how to get outside your comfort zone.
We have GHS-TV and the intro classes that go into GHS-TV.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G.
So GHS-TV tries to model a real working station.
And we have a visual arts program that goes up into AP courses and also includes IB level.
I think the arts are really important because they provide students with that safe space where they can express themselves, they can be who they really want to be.
The specificity of what is taught and required to be learned here in this department is so particular that they're going away with abilities and skills that other schools aren't teaching.
For more information about the Kappa program, visit ghskappa.com or call 755-7775. You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Right back out to the field to reporter Rachel Pohl with a special guest. Hey, Rachel.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Germantown's new baseball coach, James Wagner. He's here to talk to us about a fundraiser that's happening before next week.
really improve some of the facilities around Germantown High School, and we're really looking forward to it. And all the fixings, tickets are $20. You can buy them at school, or you can buy them prior to the event next Friday night here at the stadium.
And for $20, what can you get at this fundraiser?
So you've got your fish, you've got your hush puppies, you've got your french fries, you've got your coleslaw, you've got some mini tacos, you've got some corn dogs, you've got your drinks, and you've got your cookies. So everything you need to have a nice dinner before the football game.
And when you get this money, what is it going to go to? What are you going to use it for?
So we're looking for facility upgrades. We're going to need some new uniforms, fix our PA system, fix our lights, just overall upgrades to Red Devil Field.
What are you most looking forward to this season?
Just providing a competitive team for Germantown High School and kind of reignite the legacy for Germantown High School baseball.
And what has you guys' training been looking like?
So we're in off-season training right now, and we're having a good setup every day of guys coming in, working in on their own. Fall practice will start right after fall break, and then we'll have an evaluation day and start preparing for the 26th season right after Christmas.
Thank you so much, Coach. Back to you guys.
We are back with GHS-TV's live football coverage. For many of our football players, making the Red Devil varsity team was years in the making. Players like Makai Robbins started perfecting their skills in middle school.
Over the summer, some of our area's top young football players came to GHS for the second annual Make the Right Call camp. Here's reporters Patricia Yelema with more on the camp's impact.
When I talk about be ready, I'm talking about believing. Believing. If football my thing, if football my goal, I believe I can. I believe I will. I know I can. I know I will.
While most kids chill at home or went on vacation this summer, this middle schoolers attended the GHS Make the Right Call football camp to enhance their skills.
I think the kids will have an advantage. So they'll go through everyday drills that our players do every day.
The group got to learn from former Red Devil and current Pittsburgh Steeler tight end Rodney Williams. The camp focused on fundamentals and teamwork.
You know, they work in position groups, working on their fundamentals and things like that. And we have a 7-on-7 at the end for them to compete against the other schools, compete against each other.
GHS head football coach Gene Robinson created the camp to give middle school athletes a real chance to grow, not just in their position, but in their confidence, skill, and love for the game.
I like football because this is the way I got to make it out. I watched it playing growing up. You know, football just running my family, so it came to me.
And he's not the only one. Many athletes show up with the same mindset, ready to compete, improve, and represent their school with pride.
It feels amazing. It feels great because I get to learn, to play my position better and do better things and then be great.
This football camp gave students more than just skills on the field. With support from the coaches and a visit from NFL pros, these young athletes walked away motivated and ready for the new season. Reporting for GHS-TV, I'm Patricia Yalamo.
I believe to be 26-0. How do you feel about the game?
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm excited. I feel like the Red Devils have came back with their redemption. The Red Devils are setting the standard. They set the standard for the entire game. So most definitely, I'm feeling good about the game, Darian. What about you?
Yes, feeling very good about the game. You know, as I stated, Makai Robbins and Trayvon McGory, they have that great quarterback and wide receiver connection with him throwing that 45-yard pass to Trayvon McGory for the touchdown and the back shoulder pass.
We're going to play recap.
So actually...
And I want to take some time, if you don't mind. I want to look back at some of the highlights for this past half of the game, just to take some of these good plays.
So as you see, Makai, he rolls out and he throws it about 60 yards to Trayvon McGory there. Seems like they're going to. He throws it this time.
Directly to number 2. That's Jordan Shelton when he comes in and takes number 2 down with ease.
It seems like this time, Hammer, he kicks the ball, and great tackle by number 42 and seems like number 22. Seems like the ball is punted by Bartlett, caught by number 22, the sophomore.
And every time number 22 gets that ball, he's heading straight to the line. He's trying to make a touchdown by any means necessary.
So it seems like this time the pass was on the. Seems like this pass was thrown to Trayvon McGory for about a Oh, that was actually an interception thrown by Bartlett, which put us at the 3-yard line, which
and he
led
was
us to
able to
halftime.
intercept that ball. Darian, I'm looking out. Like I said, the score being 0-26 now. We're heading. Halftime is preparing to wind down, and we're preparing to head back into the second half of the game. I must ask you. We talked about how the team needed redemption. Both teams were trying to redeem themselves. Bartlett actually, MUS gave Bartlett a run for their money. They lost towards the end of the game. The last play of the game is what lost them the game. This time, what can you say may be the reason of the losing for the game? Could it be leadership? What is your guess, your hypothesis?
I wouldn't say it's leadership. I would say it's just their plays aren't executing. It's not executing. Germantown, they're coming down. They're blowing up all the gaps. They're not allowing Bartlett to just easily run the ball.
And it looks like it is time for the second half of the game. We're preparing for setting up for opening kickoff. We are waiting on the results, and we're waiting for the team to hit the field for the second half. Darian, for just a moment, I want to talk just a little bit more. I want to talk a little bit more about Bartlett. And the team is preparing to make their way back on the field. They are making their way now. They're stretching, keeping us loose, Darian. That's a big thing about here. We don't want any hurt players. We lost Charles Moore last game against Houston. He was one of our starters on offense. And Jeremiah Robinson was able to sub in for him there as well. We saw Charles limp off towards the third quarter, the latter half of third quarter, first half of the fourth. I haven't seen any major injuries here. On our end, besides, of course, Bartlett had a one limp off. But as for us, I think we're at a stand team. We're at a standstill. We see our refs now going back out on the field. The refs they're communicating amongst each other as we prepare to head into the second half of the game. But we have a strong team. Our O-line and D-line have been the strongest. They haven't been this strong in a couple of years. They haven't been this strong in a couple of years. So my expectations are high for them. We have a mix. We have a senior-led team. But my fear is this, now looking into the future, do you believe that with us having a senior-led team, will this be our downfall? But I'm seeing so many a lot of young players. So it seems like we should be set for the next couple of years.
Yes, I agree with you because, as you can see, Coach Jane, he believes in his young players. He trusts in them a lot because most young players, they might just get one touch of the ball here, one touch of the ball there. But Coach Jane, he keeps them in for multiple plays, multiple drives. Also, let's talk about Jordan Shelton from Houston last game against Houston. He threw for about 216 yards as a sophomore.
Jordan Shelton, he's a young guy, but he has a lot of spirit. I got to give it to him. And one thing that I have to give to Makai, like you said, Jordan started last game. And now one thing I got a chance, me and you, we sat down with Coach Jean and just talked about a sophomore starting over a senior. That's always going to be competition. Coach Jean just telling us that there's a competition every week. We have two starting quarterbacks, Jordan Shelton and Makai Robbins. Makai started this game. Makai started not only with some enthusiasm, that he started off with dedication. And to be honest with you, I have to admire his leadership skills because it's a whole lot for a sophomore to start over you. And I want to go back out to the field. If you just look out, Coach Robinson is out on the field hyping up the team, preparing. This is what we call true leadership. He's not afraid to get in there. But I do want to just point out we're 26-0 right now. It's a game, and it's a game to remember.
This will most definitely be a game to remember. Germantown, for the past two games, seems like Germantown has been kicking butt. A lot.
I got to agree with you. The past two games, the first two games of the season, of course, but the past two games have been intense. Germantown has not really given them the opportunity. Of course, we started rough out in the first half of the game for Houston. But this game, I believe that Coach Jean learned from his mistakes. Bartlett is making their way back on the field now. The Red Devils have not quite yet made their way back on the field. One thing I got to give to Coach Jean, he has that be ready attitude. And that's one thing that I can see the team. The team is now making their way back on the field. Bartlett does have the ball. Our defense are making their way back on the field. The score is going to be 0-26 for Germantown just at the start of the second half of the game. Bartlett is preparing to kick at the 40-yard line. And the ball is up. And it's caught by number 3 at the 10-yard line. And he's down 5 yards up.
Down at about the 14 to 15-yard line. Now it will be 1st and 10 for Germantown for the first drive of this half. 1st and 10 for Germantown. Seems like Coach Jean has made another substitution. Seems like he's going to throw Jordan Shelton in there now and let Makai Robbins sit. Jordan Shelton being number 4, the quarterback.
And I'm excited to see what Jordan comes out this. He's starting in the second half of the game. I'm excited to see what he comes out with.
Yeah, so seems like we're going to keep number 22 and KVS in the backfield.
That's a
Jeremiah Taylor seems like he
snapped into motion. Jordan is looking for his running back. Oh, Jordan decides he's going to run for it himself.
And he trips on the turf
at the 15-yard line. I want to look back at that. I wouldn't even say it's a simple mistake. What it could be, Jordan sees he has nobody to throw it to, and he runs for it. That's one thing I like about Jordan Shelton. He is not afraid to run the ball.
No.
But just in this particular play, he slipped up.
Yeah, so it's still 2nd and 10 for Germantown. Seems like he's going to draw back. Seems like he's going to run it again, but he stopped in the backfield this time by Bartlett's defense, which pushes him back about 3 yards. So 3rd and 13 for Germantown.
My question to you, Darian, could Jordan's ambition, looking back at this, could Jordan's ambition to run the ball and be a leader be the downfall of him starting in this second half? Because we see maybe Makai's always known he's known to throw it. Jordan's known to run it. If he can't find a way, will his ambition take him down?
Let the ball is snapped. He fakes the handoff. He rolls out right, and he looks deep, and he throws it right on the money to number 22, and he's running 30 to the 20 to the 15,
and he's taken down in the red zone.
He's taken down at the 10-yard line. That was a 80-yard gain right there by Germantown. 80-yard gain right there by Germantown. Great patience by Jordan Shelton in the backfield. Great way to get open by number 22, Jeremiah Taylor, the sophomore running back. So it seems like now the ball will be in the red zone right at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Germantown. Seems like Jordan will stay at quarterback with KVS and Larry in the backfield. Seems like they hand it off to Larry. Larry cuts back and he scores.
Touchdown, Germantown.
Yes, which pushes the lead back.
I got to look back at that because let me tell you something. We talk about Larry. You see, they thought he faked the handoff, but Larry actually had it, which was their mistake, and Larry goes for the touchdown.
Which pushes the score to 32-0 Germantown way with 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
And, of course, it would not be Coach Jean if we didn't go for a 2-point conversion.
Coach Jean do not believe in 1-point conversions.
He doesn't. He says if he can't get 2, he doesn't need any.
So it seems like we're going for a 2-point conversion here. Seems like we have number 27 running on the field now. Seems like Jordan is just make sure the correct play is getting called from coach. Seems like there's maybe a little confusion.
Just slight confusion, but Hammer is ready to take that ball.
Seems like
they're
going to flip it.
We have changed the plans for the first time this season.
Flag on the play. Seems like we have a false start on offense. So Germantown gets pushed back and gets put exactly about at the 7-8 yard line for Germantown. Just little mistakes. But
we can't let the little mistakes be the downfall.
So it seems like now we have number 8 running into the game. Seems like they're going to go for a one-point conversion here.
They're just going to take a field goal. This is the first time this season that we've seen the kickoff by Germantown.
Yes.
And the ball's
Seems
up.
like it's blocked by Bartlett. Blocked by Bartlett. 1-point conversion fails. Germantown will kick the ball.
I got to re-see that because that's what I call it's a silly mistake.
Yeah, just one simple thing. Missed the block. But Just because that one block is missed.
Does not deflect that the score is now 32-0.
Yes.
With 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game, we said that one thing about our offense, even in their silly mistakes, we're making silly mistakes, we're doing silly things, but a touchdown is inevitable with us. We have our offense and our D-line is most definitely one of the best in the state.
Yes, even though we make mistakes, we know how to capitalize off of them. You know, Coach Dean put his players through different scenarios, teaching them how to work through conflict and all. Oh, actually, so it seems like Germantown is back on the field. Seems like they're going to try again for the 1-point conversion.
For a kick. Hammer.
Like Hammer is in the backfield, and Hammer kicks it.
And it's good.
And it's good for Germantown.
Which gives us a 33-0 with 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter.
Yes. So now Germantown will kick the ball from the 40-yard line to Bartlett.
And I'm be honest with you, I was surprised to see that second chance be given to Germantown.
Yes, I believe there may have been a flag on the play by Bartlett.
On Bartlett's end, which gave Germantown an opportunity to
try that play again. So now the ball will be kicked at the 40-yard line by Hammer to Bartlett. As you can hear, our fans are going crazy for our players and our teamers right now.
Right now, the class of 2026 is going crazy. It's their senior year, and I'm pretty sure I'm excited. It's my senior year, and we're excited to see how good the season is starting off.
So the score is now 33-0 with 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go left in the third quarter. Seemed like Hammer, he boots it all the way to the other side of the field. Seemed like
and they dropped it.
Great hit by number 24.
24 takes him and his helmet down. I gotta see that. I gotta see it once more. Hammer goes in with a great kick. The ball's up. He looks. He drops it. It never makes the contact. He makes contact with it. 24 comes in from the left and takes him down. Actually, he took his helmet off and he goes down.
Big hit, big play right there by number 24. First, now Bartlett has the ball at the 10-yard line, 1st and 10. That big play can build more momentum. Even though they have a lot of momentum right now, it can add on to it. So now the Bartlett has the ball. Bartlett has the ball at the 10-yard line, 90 yards away from the end zone. 1st and 10. Man comes in motion, hands it off to number 1. Number 1 finds a hole, and he's
taken down by number 94.
By number 94 by a gain of about 3 yards there by number 1.
I want to see that again, Darian. The way Bartlett's trying. I got to give it to him. They are starting in the second half. They're trying, but one thing about their Red Devil defense, they're unmatched.
Seem like Bartlett quarterback has the playing heat, tells his players, and they break the huddle. Seems like they're going to stay in this heavy formation. The 2 wide receivers on the left, and the running back on the right. Quarterback looks, he throws it. Great pass to number 11 on Bartlett. About a 15-yard gain there. 1st and 10 for Bartlett at the 29-yard line. Yeah, like you stated, Calvin, Bartlett is still trying. They're still trying. They're at least trying to get points on the board.
And that, I'm going to be honest with you, you can't knock them. Of course, we want the Red Devils to bring home this blowout, but you can't knock them for trying. I'm starting to see a little bit more from Bartlett. I'm starting to see a little bit more enthusiasm on the field and a little bit more motivation on the field. So is this Bartlett's way of trying to put at least something on the board?
Seems like number 40, he goes in motion.
Ball's in motion by 15. And he's running down the middle. 1 is running. Oh, he's made it through 17, and he's taken down at the 35-yard line.
About an 11-yard gain there by number 1, which gives Bartlett 1st and 10 once again at the 36-yard line. Number 1.
I want to take a little time and look back at this, Darian. And we see he makes it through number 17, and then he's taken down by 3.
Yes, as we can see, number 1, he's still trying. He's running like he's angry now. So now we have first and 10 at the 36-yard line for Bartlett. Seems like the running back switches sides. Let's see. They give the handoff, and he's tackled in the backfield.
At the 30-yard line.
By number 94, Nick Clark. Nick Clark is a senior on the team. Let's see that again, Calvin. As you can see, he blew up that A-gap. Number 71 could not stop him right there. He blew up that A-gap quick. So now it will be second and 14. Second and 14 for Bartlett at the 32-yard line.
Will Bartlett use this to their advantage and do their best to get as close? Can they at least get past the 50-yard line?
Yes, because I don't believe I've seen them past the 50-yard line.
I have not yet in this game seen them past the 50-yard line. The
Seems
ball's
like
in motion
they're
now.
in motion. Handed off to the running back.
And the running back.
Great tackle right there by Germantown.
Great team tackle by number 16 and 17.
Yes, which only...
I want to look back at that team tackle by 16 and 17. By Corbin. Corbin and Malik. Corbin and Malik, they have chemistry on the field. They were able to take them down with ease.
Yeah, it will be 3rd and 11 at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 11 at the 35-yard line. My mistake.
They're getting closer and closer trying to get past that 50-yard line, Darian.
Seems like the ball is snapped. The quarterback, he looks, he throws it.
Throws it
and
deep.
Drops
and
by Bartlett's wide receiver.
It's dropped by number 4 for Bartlett. Number 8, I apologize. Number 8 for Bartlett, their wide receiver.
And you know who was on that side, Calvin? Carter Booth.
I'm trying. We said it earlier. Carter Booth in those mind games he plays, it's absolutely unseen and unmatched. Carter doesn't have to make contact. Carter locks eyes with you, and apparently you just cannot seem to grip the ball.
So now it will be 3rd and 11 for Bartlett at the 35-yard line. Seems like they're going to keep going with this heavy formation to keep the quarterback protected. Seems like the quarterback wants to switch the play.
And that's a whistle.
Actually, time out by Bartlett.
Timeout by Bartlett. I want to talk a while. Bartlett is having trouble getting over the 50-yard line. What can I say? It's repetitive. They try, but I got to give it to Bartlett. They're coming out the gate a little bit stronger than usual. Compared to the first 2 quarters, Bartlett, I can see a difference. I can see a try. I can see a command has been given, and they're realizing they could possibly cost themselves the game. The score right now is 0-33. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They have one more chance to get the down, and if not, guess what? The Red Devils are going to take it again.
Yeah.
They can't risk that. If they risk it every time that Red Devil offense gets on the field, you can expect a touchdown, at least one touchdown.
But if you notice, they have scored every drive except one drive. Germantown have scored every single drive except one. So now it seems like Bartlett will punt the ball on 3rd down, 3rd and 11. Oh, it seems like they faked the punt and they give it to number 24, and he's running.
And he's making it across the 50-yard line. And
he still saw him one man. And he's still running. He's still running. And he down right about at the 15-yard line. That was a great fake play.
I have to look back at that. We just talked about there was some type of wake-up call for Bartlett. They faked the punt. 83 tried. He missed. He stiff-armed 83. 22 tried to end it. 22 caught him at the legs.
Great.
Is this Bartlett's comeback for the first touchdown of the game?
Yes, great. That fake punt there on 3rd down by Bartlett that was about a 60 to 70-yard gain.
He ran with ease.
Yes, that could be the motivation right there. That can help them score on this drive. So now it would be...
The question is, can the Red Devils come back? Are they going to let them score their first touchdown of the game, or are we going to keep that score 0?
like the man comes in motion. They hand it off to number 10. Number 10, he finds a hole, and he is stopped right about the 15-yard line. So I believe it to
The Red Devils, I can see the seriousness in their posture and their body language. I want to look back at this. The Red Devils are realizing this is serious business. They're getting too close to comfort.
Yes. So now it seems like it would be second. It would be 2nd and 6 for Bartlett. Seems like they're going to switch it up a little bit. Have 3 wide receivers on the right side of the field with a running back in the backfield. Ball is placed at the 11-yard line. The ball is hiked. They hand it off to number 10 once again, and he is tackled down. He is tackled by number 33, Peyton Ballard. Great tackle by him. Seems like it will be 3rd down for Bartlett here. Third and about 4 to 5 yards to go. Ball is placed at the 14-yard line.
I think Bartlett has their eye on that touchdown.
Yes, as you can see, everybody that has ran the ball, all their running backs that have ran the ball, they're running the ball like they're angry. They're running like they're angry. They're letting all their emotions out at the moment.
They're running it with authority. They're running it with there was some kind of wake-up call given to Bartlett, and there, you can see the change in posture, the change in body language.
It seems like they're going to go back with this heavy formation with number 40 in the backfield. Seems like the quarterback gets blocks, and he throws it
to nobody.
Out of bounds.
He throws it straight to nobody.
Yes, he was trying to find number 8 with that back shoulder pass, but he could not execute on it.
Number 8 was probably, I would say, about a yard or 2 up from where he threw.
So now,
I believe this can be Germantown's turning point.
Absolutely. I believe it should be 3rd down. 3rd and 4.
Coach Gene, I see Coach Gene with the master plan out here.
Seems like the ball is hiked. Quarterback, he throws it fast, and it is caught by number 11.
For Bartlett. Number 13 for us are able to take number 11 down with ease, just slightly. 30 scores 33-0 with 59 seconds left on the clock for the 3rd quarter.
Yes.
Question is, will Bartlett make any moves before the 3rd quarter ends?
We'll find out right here. While Bartlett just not getting in the red zone, 1st and goal for Bartlett. See the quarterback, he throws it up on the right side of the field. And it's a catch by number 0, touchdown for Bartlett.
With their first touchdown of the game at the 35-second mark.
Yes, and I believe there was a flag on the play, but it was declined by Bartlett.
I want to give Bartlett their props, and as we look back, and he catches it and it's good. Carter Booth still trying to take him down.
Just a great pass by the quarterback, great catch by the wide receiver there. Carter Booth, he was all on the wide receiver, but the quarterback just seems to put it right on the money.
Hey, one thing that's okay. It happens. They're going for a 2-point conversion. Oh, they are kicking it. We're going for a 1-point conversion.
It's blocked.
It's a
blocked
failed 1
by
point.
Germantown. Great defense there by Germantown, which puts us. Germantown would now get the ball. Let's see that again, Calvin.
Bartlett goes for a 1-point conversion. They try to kick it, blocked and deflected by Germantown High School.
It seems like the score is now 33-6 with 22 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Calvin, I'm feeling great about this game.
I'm going to be honest with you there. To me, I don't believe there's any hope for Bartlett to come back in this game. The game is ours. The question is, what will we win by?
Great question, Kyle. So now it seems like our Germantown Red Devils are lining up to receive the ball from the opposing team, Bartlett.
Seems like our offense have made their way back on the field in preparation to receive the ball. We're kicking off from, Bartlett is kicking off from the 40-yard line. You can see the ambition on the Red Devils.
Seems like the Bartlett is about to, they boot the ball away and it is kicked far to Trey. Actually, no. It's actually kicked to number 22.
Number
and
22
he's
is
making
a runner.
moves. And he's down right about at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Germantown at the 30-yard line. Let's see that again, Calvin.
The ball's up. Number 22, slightly, he grabs it. And, of course, the number 22 is always trying to get as many yards as he can when he has that ball. He slides through one, but then they hit him with a team tackle. He's a little dude. And Bartlett's able to take him down.
It's Jeremiah Taylor, number 22. He's relentless. He's relentless.
For sure.
So it seems like they're going to keep Jeremiah and Kavius in the backfield at about the 30-yard line with Larry Johnson at wide receiver and Kavius in the backfield.
And Jordan Shelton for quarterback.
He looks, he throws it deep. What an arm. And there is a flag on the play. Pass interference by Bartlett.
I want to look back at that because that was a...
Seems like, as you can see, Jordan, he was being
Jordan
patient.
was unable to find it. He tries slightly in a pass interference on Bartlett.
After that pass interference play right there, it pushes Germantown up all the way to, I believe, to be, actually, let's see. Oh, it just pushes them up to the 46, between the 45 and the 46-yard line. Still 1st down, 1st and 10 for Germantown. So now it seems like we have a new team, and it seems like we have number 13 at wide receiver.
This was a good advantage for the Red Devils because that pass that Jordan made could have really hurt us.
So it seems like Jordan, he hands it off to his running back,
and he's taken down right at the 50-yard line.
About
10-yard gain. About a 3-yard gain.
It seemed like it would be.
So that's going to be the quarter. We're sitting at a whopping 33-6. That's going to be the quarter. We're heading into the 4th quarter now, Darian. We know for sure, if nothing, this is our game. And like I said earlier, I want to know what do you think? What do you think the Germantown Red Devils can do? We have the ball. Do you think our offense is going to lead us to another touchdown? Or will we stay 33-6 and play around for the next 12 minutes?
I would say that we would try to score another touchdown, especially with the young fellas in. Seems like Coach Gene is throwing the young fellas in the game now. And yeah, it seems like and they're taking this opportunity. They're taking control of this opportunity.
And sometimes, people say that coaches, they throw the young fellas in for pity. But I can say our young fellas, they deserve the time they get. They come in with integrity, they come in with determination, and they get the job done.
Yes, and they're very talented too. Seems like our Germantown Red Devils are coming back on the field. Still 1st down. Ball is placed at the 48-yard line for Germantown. With 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. First play of the 4th quarter. Seems like the ball is snapped. Jordan, he fakes it. He pitches it to Kavius.
Kavius runs with it. He's past the 50-yard line, 40. And he's taken down towards the 32-yard line. I want to look back at that because Kavius, he's a runner. He's a track star. He moves on.
Great read right there by Jordan Shelton. He sees the D-end comes his way, so he go ahead, pitches it to Kavius.
One thing I say, Jordan's not selfish with that ball. He's not going to try to hold it. He's getting it out of there. And if there's no one to get it to, he's going to run it.
Absolutely. So now the ball is on the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for Germantown. Seems like they're going to keep Larry Johnson and Kavius Ricker in the backfield. Seems like they're going to change sides. The ball is snapped. He throws it to Larry. Larry is stuffed in the backfield with about a 4-yard loss there by Germantown. With about a 4-yard loss there.
I can see it's all gas, no brakes out here for the Germantown Red Devils.
Seemed like it was just one block. One block was missed. which led us to lose yards. So now it will be 2nd and 14 for Germantown. The ball is placed at the 35-yard line. And after that play, I saw Larry. He was limping off the field a little bit. Seemed like may have got hurt, but wasn't nothing serious if he was able to walk it off. So it seemed like they're back with Jeremiah in the backfield and KBS. Ball is placed on the 35-yard line. Seems like they're going to fake it. Jordan is being patient. He's trusting his wide receivers. And it's an incomplete pass by Germantown. As you can see, Jordan.
I want to look at that. And this goes back to making contact with the ball. The ball is up. And you see just by here, he has to make physical contact with the ball. Sometimes we have to reach for it. And that's something that'll be our downfall here. We're on our 3rd down here.
It's 3rd and 14 for Germantown. Ball is placed at the 35-yard line. As we can see, though, Jordan isn't afraid to use that arm. He isn't afraid at all. Seems like we're going to have KBS out at slot wide receiver now. Jordan looks like a running back draw. And running back gains about 7 yards on that play, which gives us 4th and about 7. Let's see that again, Calvin. As you see the patience handed off to the running back. Running back finds the hole. He gains about 7 yards there. So now it will be 4th and 7 for Germantown. Ball is placed at the 32-yard line. Well, actually, I meant the 28-yard line. And like Jordan he sends a man in motion, number 15.
George preparing the ball is.
Seems like they're going to shift KBS over to. Let's see what the call is here. It seems like there was a timeout on the play by Germantown.
And this could be an opportunity for the coaches to shift the narrative. Shift the narrative of how we thought we were going to play things. Because, to be honest with you, I can see towards the second half, Bartlett is taking the heat of what we're doing. The question is, can we shift our narrative and just shake it up a little bit? Sometimes we got to shake up the pot. But I got to give it to Germantown. We've kept it going the entire time. We've kept it going. Our momentum on the field has been, I would say, some of the greatest I've seen in the past 2 years now. I'm seeing a difference. I'm seeing a change in leadership, most definitely, Darren.
Yes, you know, lately, as football players tell us, we lack leadership every year. But it seems like there's a lot of leadership this year. Seems like our Germantown Red Devils are back on the field. Ball is placed at the 28-yard line. 2nd down, second and 8 for Germantown. Seems like Jordan goes under center. He snaps the ball. He fakes it. He fakes it to Larry Johnson. Jordan passes it to number 6.
And
touchdown!
Touchdown, Germantown. And that's once again for the Red Devils. I say anytime the Red Devils get the ball, a touchdown is destined. I want to rewatch it again, Darian.
Great pass by Jordan to Laquan Higginbottom, which he makes one move.
He makes one move and goes in for a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown, Germantown. With 9 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock, score is going to be 39-6. Coach Dean, of course, going with his favorite, a 2-point conversion. Hammer's ready to access the ball. We're shifting in our formation here.
It seems like they're shifting back into their field goal formation. So
we're shifting back into our
We have number 55 running on the field.
Will Cobbins.
So they can take their 1-point conversion. Seems like we have a delay of game on Germantown.
And the ball is up. And it's good.
It's no good.
And it's no good.
He missed it just by
a hair. Can we see that one more time?
So now the score is 39-6 Germantown way with 9 minutes and 17 seconds left to go.
And you can see that it just by a hair. I'm gonna be honest with you. That sometimes can be deceiving. I mean, just by a hair did we miss that 1-point conversion. Would it have been smarter to take the 2-point conversion and let Hammer one? Maybe. But we live and we learn. We've got to give it to him. The score is now 39-6 Germantown in the lead, of course. 9 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock, Darian. I'm expecting a lot tonight. You can see the crowd. Our band is going off. Our palm and cheer team. The excitement is in the air.
So now it seems like our Germantown Red Devils are coming back on the field, ready to kick the ball off back to Bartlett. Which will put us on defense.
Seems like
Hammer is ready to kick the ball off, getting his lines, getting his team together. He kicks it, and Bartlett catches it at about the 10-yard line.
Oh,
number 7, he's running.
He's running.
He's running past the 40,
and he's
pushed out.
There's a whistle.
Seems like he's pushed out at about the 45-yard line. Great run there by number 7 on Bartlett. Let's see that again, Calvin.
And it's up for Hammer, for Jacoby. And 7 has it. He runs with it. And he's pushed out by number 19 and 23, just a quarter of the 49-yard line.
So it seems.
And the fourth quarter. Give me your input on how the fourth quarter's opening up.
Well, it's opening up great. Scored the touchdown, beginning of the fourth quarter. Yeah. But the ball is snapped, and the quarterback, he looks deep. First play of their drive, and it's incomplete.
It's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass by Carter Booth. Let's see that again, Calvin. Quarterback was trying to score on the first play of their drive, and as you see, Carter Booth
deflects that ball.
Deflects it.
Let me tell you something. That Carter Booth is a character. He is serious. One thing about Carter Booth, he's serious when it comes down about that ball.
So it seemed like there was a pass interference call on G-Town, which pushes Bartlett up to about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Bartlett. Seems like they're going to keep this heavy formation. Ball snaps. Quarterback, he looks again, and he throws the interception
directly to Germantown. Germantown
heading
up the
one move,
and we're stopped a hair.
And we get tackled at about the 27, 26-yard line. Great play right there by Germantown.
I got to see it again, Darian. He throws it directly to Germantown. We take the ball and we run with it. Number 16, he runs with it.
Malik Mason, great read. He
and
looked the quarterback
down slightly at the 28-yard line.
Looked the quarterback in his eyes. He knew where the quarterback was going with the ball. He executed. He got the interception. He puts his offense back on the field.
And it seems like Jordan Shilton's our quarterback coming out now.
So it seemed like it would be 1st and 10 for Germantown at about the 28-yard line. It seems like they're going to keep Cavius and number 22 in the game. Jordan, he fumbles it, but he's looking, and he throws it, and it's caught by Trayvon McGorry.
At the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line for about a 9-yard gain. 9-yard gain, which...
I got to see it again, Darian. See, Jordan, he locks eyes with Trayvon.
Yes,
Trayvon and Jordan's chemistry has always been insane to me.
Yes. But after that play, Calvin, seems like we had a holding call on Germantown, which pushes us back to about the 37-yard line, which gives us, seems like I would say first and about 15 yards to go.
But the Red Devils can't allow that to discourage them. If we allow time for discouragement and we let them see our discouragement, Bartlett can use that and take advantage of that.
Yes, absolutely. So now it's 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Germantown leading 39-6. Let's see what they have for us here. And like the ball is snapped to Jordan. He's looking and he's looking. He throws it. Oh! And it's just missed by number 15. He couldn't hold on to it. Let's see that again there, Calvin. Jordan, he's being patient in the pocket. He finds his wide receiver. He throws it right on the money, but number 15 just couldn't pull it in. So now we have 2nd and 15 again for Germantown. Ball is at the 38-yard line. So it seemed like they put Cavius, they brought Cavius out of the running back position and moved him out to wide receiver. So let's see, the ball is snapped. He's looking.
22 has it every time 22 gets it.
He still owns one, and he's running.
Oh, and he's taken down.
Down at about the 23-yard line. Great run there by number 22. Let's see that once again.
I think we need Germantown to score one more touchdown. If we can get one more out of Germantown, I think I'm excited. I think I'm well pleased.
And I like this play calling that the offensive coordinator is calling. He makes the quarterback make it seem like he's going to pass it, wait a little second, and then he hands it off to the running back. So now it will be 3rd and about 5 to go. Ball is placed at the 23-yard line. The ball is handed off to Cavius. Cavius, he runs, and it's down at about the 11-yard line. First down, Germantown. Let's see that again, Calvin.
That's the first down for Germantown. Just slightly, he's taken down. As the ball inches closer and closer towards the red zone. Is there a way that Germantown, we got 3 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. I believe there's another touchdown for Germantown.
Man, it seems like they're going to go heavy on the right side of the field for Germantown. It seems like they're going to switch Cavius and number 22. Like they're going to hand it to number 22. 22 is trying to find a way, and he
22 falls directly in his arms, and he simply hugs him and takes him down.
Seemed like that was maybe about a 3-yard gain. Second and 7 for Germantown. See, one thing we have to talk about Germantown is their offensive line. You can't never forget about them. Their offensive line helps Germantown do what they do. They love running the ball. They love pass the ball. Seems like we still have Cavius and 22 in the backfield with 2 wide receivers
still at quarterback.
Like they're going to hand it off to number 22, and he's stuffed right at the line.
Is it a possibility? 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Is it time to switch it up? I would say we ran this almost about 3 times now here, Darian. Is there a possibility to switch it up? Because every time we give the ball to 22, they attack 22 where he stands at, Darian.
Yes.
We don't have time. Of course, they can't come back, but still, we don't have time for silly mistakes.
Because silly mistakes can lead to bad habits.
That's true.
So now the ball is at the 15-yard line. I believe it to be 2nd and 8. Seems like the ball is snapped and thrown to number 7, Larry Johnson, and down right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go back to a replay, Darian. The ball is snapped here. Handed to 7, Larry. And Larry's taken down. I'm glad to see Larry back on the field. We saw him limping off earlier in the game around the 3rd quarter. So I'm glad to see him back on the field, to see him healthy and no bad injuries or anything like that. It was something he was able to shake off and get back on the field.
So it seems like the ball is now placed at about the 16, 17-yard line here.
It's less than a minute now left on the clock for the entire game. With 57 seconds left, will the Red Devils score?
Let's see, Jordan, he drops back and he's looking. He throws it to the interception was dropped by number 4 on Bartlett. He was trying to find his wide receiver, number 15.
Let's look back at it, Darian.
Like, as you see, Jordan, he tries to get it
right
to number 15.
It to him. But just by a hair, number 15 loses it.
So it seems like we have a flag on the play on Bartlett. Seems like we have a roughing the passer. So it seemed like it was an offset call because there was flags on both sides of the play.
13 seconds left on the clock now. Seems like they're just going to have it. 13 seconds left on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 39-6. What a great night to be a Germantown Red. What a great night to be a Germantown Red Devil. We took home another win for the second win of the season with 39-6, Darian. You called it. It was going to be an exciting night tonight. And as we look at the field, we see good sportsmanship. One thing about the Germantown, one thing about Coach Jean, and no matter what, we will always have good sportsmanship. We shake hands, we touch, we say good game. Guess what? It's never a bad game with us here. 39-6. Congratulations, Germantown Red Devils.